Hello, everyone. A couple of months ago, a couple of cancer buddies of mine, Amy and Sparkles, sent me a card. And in that card, they said, share your story. So, to share my story, I have to stop talking about those big philosophical, cosmological subjects and get more personal. To do that, you need to know that I've been battling stage 4 rectal cancer for almost 6 years, and that I'm done with that because I've gone on to hospice. And some people say, oh no. And I say, yeah, that's good, because that means I don't have to have chemo anymore. And then they'll say, are you afraid of death? No, I'm not. I don't even have to think about that question. I'm not afraid of death. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I am absolutely confident that there is a non-material part. I call it non-material. Most people would say it's spiritual. Some would say it's personal. But there is a non-material part of the universe that makes more sense to believe in than to believe that it does not exist. So no, I am not afraid of death. But you could say I am concerned about dying. That process of dying. That process that might take a couple of months, might take a week. I have one friend who is still giving music lessons 2 weeks before he died. I have another friend who was in his hospice bed for months while the paralysis slowly went from his feet up his legs into his body until it finally killed him. No, that process won't be pretty at all. I'm not looking forward to it, but who knows what it will be like. But of this, no, I am not afraid of death. I am a little concerned about dying. I'm a little worried. Did I tell my wife how to run the snowblower? Did I show my wife how to unplug the bathroom sink? It dawned on me last night. Did I tell my wife about the list that I have? It's up here. For who to call to get the furnace serviced in the fall? About a carpenter when something goes wrong? About a plumber? A plumber. It took me years to find a good plumber. Have I given her that list? As it turns out, I haven't. So I had better do that. I am a little sad. I had to sell my motorcycle. But that's not really a cancer thing. That's just growing old. I'm 73. It's time to let the motorcycle go. I would have had to sell it whether I had cancer or not. Here's one. Regret. As I was thinking about it, regret is kind of like sad with a little bit of apologies that were not stated mixed in with it. I regret that I didn't say I'm sorry to somebody. And because there's apologies, then there's also forgiveness. And forgiveness and apologies is a big topic. So I'll talk about that in a future video. So am I worried or concerned? Yes. Am I a little concerned about this? Yes. But everybody has to go through it. But the core part, the important part is, am I afraid of death? Am I afraid of what may or may not be on the other side? It's not streets paved with gold. We know that. But there is something. There is something where we will be an individual. We will still be cohesive, and we will still have a personality given by God. And we will still have personality to choose whether or not to be cheerful, to choose whether or not to be cooperative, to choose whether or not to be friendly. Isn't that doing the will of God, making those choices? We will still be that person after that instant of going from this body into whatever is coming next. So, see you on the other side.